We had our officers make contact with the individual. They made entry into the home. That's what you heard when you heard the explosions. Gunfire exchange between the suspect and our SWAT team. The suspect is deceased at this time. One of our officers was injured with a gunshot wound. He was transported to the hospital. It appears that's going to be non-life-threatening, as well as the firefighters. There were 4 firefighters that were injured, but they were all superficial wounds. They're all going to be okay, and they're going to be going home tonight. The officer, we're going to check him out, make sure he's going to be okay, and he'll be going home eventually as well. The suspect is deceased. It appears that the fire department was called out there originally. We don't know if it's going to be a fake heart attack or if he was actually suffering from some type of medical condition. But when they made entry into the home, they were taken hostage by him, and then he started making demands. These demands were to have his power turned back on. Apparently, he's going through some financial issues, and the power was turned off along with the cable and cell phone and so on, and he wanted all those things turned back on, and that's why he was holding him hostage. We're still deep into this investigation. This is all I have right now. As we get more information, we'll be able to release it, and the officer's identity and maybe the firefighters at a later date as well.
And How did this individual what made you decide to go in?
It's going to be the lives of those firefighters. It got to a point where we believed that their lives were in immediate danger, and our SWAT team made a decision to go in there and neutralize the situation.
How did the firefighters get injured? You say they have superficial wounds.
Superficial wounds are going to be from the explosion that you heard. That's going to be from a little explosive that they used to distract the suspect to get in the house and take care of business.
Can you say how this individual died?
I don't know at this point. He's deceased. I would suspect it's going to be through the gunfire.
Did the suspect fire at the officer, the injured officer?
I cannot confirm any of that at this point. It just happened. As soon as I get more information, we'll be able to get it out to you all.
Can you say what his demands were?
Again, his demands were he wanted his power turned back on. I guess some of the other utilities, maybe cable, cell phone, and so on.
Can you tell us again how the officer was injured?
He was shot in the, I believe, in his hand or his arm. I'm not sure where yet, but it's going to be non-life-threatening.
Shot by the suspect?
I believe so.
Firefighters, the nature of their injury?
There are going to be superficial wounds, and it's going to be primarily from that explosion that we set off to get inside the house.
How many?
Like shrapnel?
There are 4 firefighters inside that house, and again, there were superficial wounds.